Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know I haven't made a video in such a long time, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you've been watching my videos for a while now, you'll know that I did go to the US. I went to California and New York, and during that time I had planned on vlogging so much. And sorry if you can hear like little sniffing sounds. Ollie is just here, which I'll show you guys soon. But when I was vlogging, I think I made like a really rookie mistake, because I did take the current camera that I'm using right now, which is the Canon 70D. Obviously did my research and I heard that it was like really great for vlogging. It's a good camera, like, you know, you've got the attachment where you can put the mic on top of it. So I was like, yeah, whatever, I'll just take that. And it was way too heavy. It was super inconvenient to take it out, especially like being at theme parks. Next time when I go on vacation, I am planning on getting a smaller camera. I know Canon does another camera, which is the Canon EOS M3, I believe it's called. I just wanted to like let you guys know about like why I haven't really been posting. And then as soon as I came back from the trip in November, it was just crazy at work and I just didn't really even have time like for YouTube. But now it's a brand new year and I'm super excited. I really want to start putting out weekly videos again like I was doing before crazy vacation and December happened and all of that. We're on the topic of talking about stuff. I probably should mention, like, I am so sorry about this color that's going on right now. Like, you know when you just leave your tanner on like a little bit too long, and I'm moisturizing and everything and I just turn into like a little Oompa Loompa, and I'm really sorry, but whatever, I'll just have to like scrub it off and start again. But in today's video, I am going to be showing you guys my current beauty favorites. I did make a top 10 beauty favorites a few months ago, maybe like 4 months ago or 5 months ago actually. All of the stuff that I showed you guys originally, I still love all of those products, but I feel like I've just purchased new products and tried new products that have come out even like more recently than that, and I love them. I also have changed my entire skincare routine. That basically happened because my best friend, she started using this product and she's been using it for like quite a while now, and her skin is amazing. And I was like, what are you doing? I need new skincare. And yeah, she just said, get this, this, and this. Amazing. Loving my life with my skin. Obviously I still have like a few blemishes, but I've only been using this since like the end of December, so realistically like only 2.5 weeks, so you can't expect to like really see different results. But I will get to that at the end of the video when I talk about my new skincare routine. But let's start off with my current favorites. So I just want to start off by talking about brushes. So I did get quite a lot of brushes when I was in America, and well, maybe like not actually quite a lot. Really, I only bought a few at Sephora, and then when I was in Urban Outfitters, I did see the BH Cosmetics brushes, and I've heard so much about them. Like my sister uses them and they're great. I didn't even realize how good they were. Like $20, and I think you get like 10 brushes. It's ridiculous, and they're honestly the exact same quality as brushes I have paid $50, $60 for, like a single brush. And I'll just show you guys. I actually, like, I have a whole like makeup container thing, like one of those organizers that I do keep other brushes in, but this is from T2 and it's just like soft and matte, and I keep some brushes in here. But the BH Cosmetic brushes are amazing. And also at Sephora, I did get the 90, it might be backwards to you guys, I don't know, but it's just called the 90 brush, and it says Pore Featherweight Complexion, and I've kept it in its little case because it just keeps it like away from the other brushes. But I've been using it like for under eye like powder. Love it. It's great brush. It's got really good density in it, and yeah, I really like this right now. With the BH Medics, with the BH Cosmetics brushes, you actually get like all of these $20 US. I know you can definitely get them online. So obviously with everything that I'm telling you guys about today, I'm going to link in the description box below so you guys can pick up some of it for yourself if you want to. And on the box it tells you like what you can use all the brushes for and everything. I think brushes, it's really like you make the tool work for you, like whatever you want to use the tool for, do it. But I use this one as like an all over powder brush. I do obviously use this one, it's a nice foundation brush. I use this one as my cream contour brush. I don't really know what you're supposed to use this for, but I've actually just been using it for like the highlight along my nose and like just above my brows and stuff, just like a little highlight brush. I don't think it's supposed to be used for highlight. It looks more like a lip brush, but I like it. I've been using this one as just like a little bronzing brush. I haven't really used this brush. I think it was meant to be like some sort of contouring brush, but I just found the shape of it to be weird. I don't know if I'm just like rookie and don't know what I'm doing. But no, I haven't really used that. I've been using this brush. Please focus. I've been using this for my highlight, and I will get to the product that I'm using for my highlight. And no, it has not changed. If you watch my previous video, I've always used the Mary Luminizer, and that's not changing because Mary Luminizer is the best I have ever used. I've been using this brush right here just to, oh my god, focus. I don't know. Can you guys see that? I'm not sure. But like, I'm not wearing my glasses, so I can't even really see the screen. It's a hard life, okay? But this is really good for just doing like under eye concealer, and I've recently been getting into cream contouring. I never really did it like before. I just used, you know, like powders and stuff like that, but I've recently been doing it. This one is just like eye blending, and this final brush I just use as like an all over blend it all out kind of brush, just to blend it all in, because like you can never blend too much, you know. I'm currently loving all of the brushes that I got in America, and like really inexpensive and really high quality. Okay, moving on, I want to talk about, since I just talked about brushes and blending and contouring, the two contour palettes that I've been using. When I was in America, I did get the Too Faced Contour, and I really like this palette. So I'll just show you guys inside. I don't want the little brush to fall out, but it comes with like a little brush, got like a little mirror going on there. That's my camera. And then you've got 4 colors. So I'm just gonna take this out because instead it's gonna like fall on the ground. But you get like a light cocoa color, you get dark cocoa, you get pop of light, and you get medium cocoa. I really love like the 2 darker shades, but I really have not, to be honest, been using this or this that much. But I love this palette. It's just that I already have a highlighter that I prefer to use that's a little bit stronger for highlight. This is like fine if you're just doing like a very natural look, but let's be real, like how often do I do a natural look? Like never. So it's still a really great color. And the light cocoa, I've actually been using a banana powder, which I'll get to. So I guess I will use that color like a little bit more in the future. I think that I've just liked the more banana powder look a little bit more, but this is still a really good palette. Like, love it. Also for cream contouring, like I said, I've recently just started doing cream contouring, and I didn't really want to buy the Anastasia one like straight away because I was like, eh. And I just bought the AC on Tour Australis kit. So I'm pretty sure I got the warm tone because I just like the colors like a little bit more. But you can sorry, they look so disgusting, but you can see like which ones I have used and which ones I haven't used yet. And I haven't been using it for that long, like at all. So obviously I still have heaps of practice to go with it, but I'm loving it. You can get more of like a chiseled look, but I think it's one of those things that it's just gonna take like a little bit more practice, like get my technique down. He always cries when I'm giving him attention. Sorry guys, I had to pick Ollie up because he was sitting at my feet crying and being a little sook. He's super cute though. How could you say no to this face? Okay, I'm just gonna like try to get comfortable so he can still sit on me. Okay, so while I was just talking about the contour kit, I think I should tell you guys, obviously if you've already seen my old video, which I'll link below, you'll know that I use the Mary Luminizer. This is honestly probably the best highlighter I've ever used in my lifetime. I am positive that there's probably something better out there, but I haven't changed it, and I've been using it for quite a long time now, and I really love it. So that is still my current beauty favorite. I love it. Just following on with the contouring, this is the banana powder that I have been using, and it is again the Australis banana powder. It's really, really nice. I find that it does not go on cakey at all. I'm actually wearing it under my eyes and it's a really, really nice color. I don't find that it is too yellow or anything like that, but I'm loving mine. It's really soft, like it goes on really nicely. And like I said, I do apply it with my Sephora 90 brush. And yeah, really loving this at the moment. So moving on from like face type, well, it's all face stuff, what the heck am I talking about? But moving on from like powders and contours and highlights, my Too Faced peanut butter palette. The palette, is that what you call it? Eyeshadow palette, what am I saying? So I got this for Christmas and I am loving it. If you've seen my other video on my beauty favorites, you'll know that I am a huge fan of Too Faced. I own a lot of their products and a lot of their palettes and I love this one. I think it is honestly my favorite. I have to show you guys it, hang on. I keep it in like its box, like anything that's new, I always keep it in its box for a little while and then I get rid of it. I don't know, it just makes it feel like more special, you know? But this is the palette and I am using like a combination of this color, and this color today on my eyes. Just get up so you guys can see. It's so pretty, I love it. So since we're on the topic of Too Faced, in my last video I was using the Born This Way foundation and I still really do like that foundation, but for some reason it has been separating on my skin a little bit. I don't know if it just means I need to change it up or something, like I don't know what's going on. But a few years ago I actually bought the Tarte Amazonian Clay, pretty sure it's called Amazonian Clay foundation, and I love this foundation so much. And then when I went to America I stocked up and like bought more of it, and I think it's great because you can really build the coverage, so it doesn't have to be like super heavy. You can just do like a light layer or build it up to be more of a full coverage. But the color is always really nice, like it goes on even, it doesn't oxidize in a weird way, and I find that it doesn't go patchy, at least for my skin type anyway. So I've kind of gone off of the Too Faced Born This Way foundation and I've just gone back to using this. I do have like a Mecca order that I'm going to make, and in my like little wish list I've put like the NARS foundation, so I think I'm going to try that out next, maybe just as something different. But yeah, I'm loving the Tarte one again, like love it so much. I'll probably go back to Born This Way, like don't get me wrong, I love Too Faced and I love the Born This Way foundation, but right now my skin, I don't know if it's because it's summer here in Australia, but it just seems to be separating. You would have seen in my last video that I use the Better Than Sex mascara, and for Christmas I actually got it in this cute little pack, and I'd never tried the waterproof one, but it is actually really good. I found it to be like a little bit thinner and less thick than the like original formula. When I was in Sephora in Disney District, I was looking at concealers and I did get the Born This Way concealers. There we go. The lighter shade is in Fair, which is this one, and then this like medium shade is in Medium. Yeah, but I do really like these. I find that they're not thick, so when I apply them, they're very thin, like, well, I wouldn't say they're thin, but it just doesn't feel cakey and it doesn't feel heavy on my eyes, which I really love. I want to show you guys, like, since I showed you what I keep some of my brushes in, I did get this in Hard Rock Cafe Hollywood, and how cute is it? And I've just been putting, like, my little, like, lipsticks and stuff in it. And when I was in America, I bought the Melted Mattes, and I love them. I'm actually wearing the shade Cool Girl. I don't know. Yeah, there we go. Cool Girl. Which is, yeah, like I love this shade so much. It's a little bit deeper than the original shade that I very first bought. Oh, sorry, I actually didn't get these two in America. These ones I got for Christmas. But the very first one that I got was this one in Child Star. But this one is actually great. It matches really, really close to like my natural lip color. So it's a little bit more natural, and then Cool Girl is like a little bit darker. I really like these because they don't dry out and flake off during the day. I mean, sometimes if you've eaten, like you obviously might need to reapply it a little bit, but the lipstick never fully comes off at all. It's really, really nice. So yeah, I've bought all the colors that I like, and the final color that I got was, what's this one? Queen Bee. When I was also in America too, I decided to try this out, and it is the Too Faced lip injection. And I love this so much. What I actually do is I apply it under, like, over my lips while I'm doing the rest of my makeup. I kind of like let it settle in, and then I apply my melted mattes over the top of it, and it just plumps out my lips a little bit more than like what they would have been like if I didn't use this. Or some days I actually just use it alone, like if I'm just going out and I'm not wearing that much makeup and I just want like my lips to be a bit glossed and like a little bit more plump, this is really, really good. I find that if you put it over your lipstick, it is glossy, but it definitely doesn't work the same way, because obviously the like product to skin contact is what makes your lips kind of like go a little bit bigger. This liner is the one that I've been using pretty much for all of those lipsticks that I just showed you. So it is the Urban Decay in the color Naked 2. And it is actually a great color. When I first apply it, it's actually maybe like 2 shades darker than my natural lip color. So I can put it just around the edge, and then it actually can match in with any of those lipsticks, like depending on how I apply it, obviously. But it blends in really well to all of them. It actually matches the color that I'm wearing right now, Cool Girl, probably the most perfect out of all of them, but I do find it hard to find a nice lip liner. But this one's the 24/7 Glide On Lip Pencil. That's the current products that I've been using with my makeup, and obviously I use so many more products than just what I just showed you, but they're ones that I'm really loving at the moment. And I thought I would get on to what I was talking about at the start of the video, which is, this little thingy, which is my skincare routine. And I got into this product, well, this brand more so, because it's an array of products, from my best friend who, like I said, has been using it and has amazing skin. So the brand is Decay, and I don't know if you can see it, it's like embossed in this little bag that it came with. Like, one of the things that I got was like in a pack, so that came in the pack. I just want to firstly say that I am no skincare expert. I know nothing about skincare apart from what I've been told, and these are just the products that I've been using. And like I said, it's only been like 2.5 weeks since I started using these products. Since I have been using them, I have noticed a difference in pigmentation in my skin. I've noticed a difference in texture, and I've noticed a difference in blemishes, but this has been helping me a lot. So I'm just going to start off by showing you the cleanser. So this is the Decay Pore Cleanse Gel, Pore Refining Cleansing Gel. It's like a lot to say. So this is just it. And I honestly just need to go like, whoop, like a little squeeze, and that is enough. This product goes so far and my skin feels so refreshed. With my skincare, I still am using my Clarisonic, which is so good. I think I've been using it for 3 months now, and I actually am going to change this over today, but I just got the new, what's it called, Deep Pore Brush Head. So yeah, I was originally just using like the one that the Clarisonic comes with, but I really hate pores. I mean, who likes pores? So basically a lot of my products and a lot of these skincare products are for minimizing pores, and definitely I haven't used this yet, but all of the Decay products are really working to reduce my pores. So the next product is the Pore Refining Scrub. I have only used this maybe twice or maybe 3 times, because I have actually been using this pack, Dr. Dennis Gross, and this is like the 14, so it has 14 treatments, so it's a 2-week like thing. And I have used these originally. I only bought like a 5-day pack just to test it out and see how like my skin reacted to it, and it is amazing. So I use it every like 2nd day, so this would actually last me a month, because I don't like using it every day, especially with all the other products that I'm using. I find that it just makes my skin feel too irritated, but they're really, really good. So basically what this product says it does, it helps fight 3 common signs of aging: uneven skin texture, enlarged pores, fine lines and wrinkles. So it says on the first day, you enjoy smoother, softer skin. Day 3, skin appears healthier and more radiant. Day 7, hydration levels increase, texture improves for better makeup application. Day 10, pores appear smaller, and day 14, experience a reduction in the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. So it says that you can use it every second day, like if your skin is feeling a bit sensitive to it, because it's like a chemical peel, like it kind of stings. But it is really, really great. And when I did get this, it actually comes with the Hyaluronic Moisture Cushion Oil-Free Moisturizer. But this is really, really good. I am going to get the full size moisturizer of this because I use it when I'm not using this other moisturizer, which I'll talk about in a second. But it's been amazing. It feels like it's really, really hydrating on my skin. And yeah, so they come as a pack, which you can try out. And I got mine from Mecca. So this is Decay Retinol 1 TR Vitamin A Renewal Cream. And I don't know a whole lot about retinol, like I'm not going to pretend I do. And I would rather you guys like talk to a professional about it, but it is basically like it renews and turns over skin cells. You can spot like where you have a blemish or something like that. And I don't want to say too much about it, but since I've been using this, I have noticed a really, really dramatic difference in like the pigmentation, and every time like when I can put it on at nighttime and then the next day like over a blemish or something like that, it will be almost completely gone. And it's something that also apparently can take about 4 months, but it can reduce fine lines and wrinkles in the skin. Like I said, I don't know too much about it. I just know that it helps with like fine lines, wrinkles, and cell turnover. I have been using a new, it's called the Hydr8 B5 Skin Rehydration Serum, and it is so good for hydrating. And I've been putting it on my lips as well, like before I put on the lip injection plumping serum as well. And it has really been helping, like, you know, when your lips get dry and they just feel like they're not as full as they could be, this really, really, really helps. And I've also been using this glow oil as well. Ooh. And it's facial oil with vitamin C, and yeah, you basically, like all of the products that I'm using as well, you can use them all, like all together. It's not like you can only use one or the other, but these are both really, really good. And the glow oil makes your skin feel so beautiful. Like you can just like not wear makeup and your skin just looks fresh and glowy. And it's like a dry oil, so it doesn't go on and look like you have an oil slick face or anything like that. It like goes on and it just looks like you have a glowing face. Also, I do get quite a lot of redness. I wouldn't say that I have rosacea or anything like that, but I do get quite red like here, and also just like obviously where I get a few blemishes and things like that. So I have been using the Redness Corrector. It basically neutralizes like any redness that's in your face. You just like put it on and literally within like 30 seconds, like your skin looks completely neutralized. It is amazing, and it actually does help prevent redness like in the future. It doesn't just do, it's not like a concealer, it's actually like getting rid of the problem. And also I do have the Dark Circles cream. This stuff literally works instantly, and like the Redness Corrector, it does continue to work even, you know, it's not a concealer. So it's something that brightens the under eye and actually fixes the problem as well. But only in the short time that I've been using them, I have been noticing like dramatic changes in my skin, like texture, hydration levels, the way that my makeup stays on as well. My makeup lasts so much longer like during the day, and loving all of these products. So on to my final product, and this has to do with skincare as well. And I got this when I was in the Sephora in New York, and it is the Fresh Umbrian Clay Purifying Mask. And at first I was using this like a little bit too regularly, and it did dry out my skin. But whenever I just use it like once a week now, it is so amazing. I recommend this mask so much. Right, I'll show it to you guys. It actually smells really good as well. Like I've used nearly the entire thing. I've had it for a few months now, for like 3 months. but it is so softening, and when it goes on, it's like all cool and nice. But if I'm having like a bad skin week or something and I put this on, it makes my skin feel so much better. And yeah, I would definitely really recommend this product. So there you have it. They are my current beauty favorites, and I think by the end of the month I will be ordering a lot more products. I'm going to do a Mecca and a Sephora order. I don't live near a Mecca or a Sephora at the moment, so that's why I have to do orders. So I'd rather like buy it all at once than just doing like dribs and drabs. But I'm loving all those products right now, and I'm sure in another few months time I probably will have changed my mind on a few other products, but still love my original products. I still love these products too. Obviously I still love these products too, like I'm just telling you guys about them, what the hell. If you guys do want to see more beauty videos, or if you just want to see like more videos in general, let me know what kind of videos you want to see. Leave me a comment. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I will be putting out more weekly videos again, like I was before Christmas. I might end up uploading a bit more from the rest of my trip, like I do still have footage from LA and I have a little bit more footage from New York, but like I said, I wasn't overly happy with the footage that I got. But I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching and supporting my channel. Bye!